everybody, this is Teresa from the Hartford Public Library, and this video is talking about, again, how to use math opposites to solve one-step algebra problems. In this case, we're going to look at multiplication and division. If you haven't already seen the video on addition and subtraction, I encourage you to go to the previous page in our Canvas class and view that first. So let's say that we have the problem 15x equals 60. And you may remember that that 15 that's attached to the x is called the coefficient. And the coefficient that's attached to the variable x always means that it's multiplied by x. So another way of saying this problem would be 15 times x equals 60. We just put the coefficient and the variable together, and that's what tells us that it's multiplication. So in this case, to isolate the variable x, we need to do the opposite of multiplication, which is division. So what we are going to do on this side is divide by 15. And I want to just tell you that in algebra, a common way that we talk about or write division is by doing this almost like a fraction. So just as a side note, if I write like this, that would mean 4 divided by 2. We use the fraction line instead of this symbol. So going back to the problem, I'm going to divide the left side by 15, which means I need to divide the right side by 15 as well. I'm going to end with just x on the left side, and then 60 divided by 15, I'm going to get 4. And I can always go and plug it back in, plug in 4 for x up here, and see, does 15 times 4 equal 60? And yes, it does. Let's now look at a division problem where we would use multiplication. So let's say we have the problem x divided by 5 equals 8. So again, x over 5, that just means x divided by 5. And we need to do the opposite of division to isolate that x on the left side. So in this case, I'm going to multiply by 5 here, which means I need to do it on the right side as well. So when I do that, that gets rid of this 5. I'm going to end up with an x here. And then on the right side, I have 8 times 5, x equals 40. So we can plug it back in and see if it's true. 40 divided by 5, do I get 8? Yes. Yes, I do. All right. Let's try one more, and then you are going to get the opportunity to try some on your own. Let's do the problem x over 4 equals negative 3. So again, I have x divided by 4, so I need to multiply a 4 over here to get rid of that 4. And I need to multiply a 4 over here because what I do to the left side, I have to do to the right side. So I get x over here. And then you may remember that a negative number times a positive number is going to be a negative number. So negative 3 times 4, we get negative 12. And then we can always go to our calculators, plug it back in, see if it works. Is negative 12 divided by 4, does that give us negative 3? And yes, it does. So now you'll get a chance to do some of these problems. And as always, let me know if you have any questions.